It's snowing. For real. What? No, it's... What? You just... Sitting here with my blinker on, you just ignored me? Manager sent me out the door with some donuts, so I'm sitting here with a plate of donuts. FGL House, Florida Georgia line. I got my test results back from the first CPA exam. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I have been so busy, as you guys know, with this whole studying for my CPA. So today's Friday, I think March like 8th or something like that, 9th maybe. And I'm going to work 30 minutes later. So as you can tell, the sun is rising. So I'm getting to work at 6:30. I'm so excited about this sunrise. And then I have a meeting downtown at 9:30. It's either at 9 or 9:30. So I have to figure out parking and driving and walking, and the meeting is not even at our building, it's at a different building. I have to figure all that out. So I'll take you guys with me and we can struggle together. So daylight savings is this Sunday, which means no more sunrise. So I'm a little upset about that, but I guess I'll get a sunrise in like 6 months again at 6 in the morning, but it is so bright out here. I can't get over that. Okay, so I found out my meeting is at 9:30. Sorry, there are potholes all over the place right here. So it is like 9:05 right now. I just left my audit site. I still have to park and then walk all the way to the building. I probably should have left a little earlier. You live and you learn. And I was in the middle of working on some good pension stuff. Whose horn is going on? Guys, look at this building. I'm trying to low-key vlog. Hopefully my coworkers don't see me. Okay, fun fact. Look at those doors real quick. You guys see those doors to that building? It was like disguised, like you couldn't tell. I legit did not think that there were doors, and I was like walking through the plaza. I was like looking around, like, is anyone else walking? No. So they were doors. Oh, there's actually one revolving door was it at that big building. Huge entrance, just one door, one tiny revolving door. And then I walked to the bathroom, and the bathroom door was disguised. You couldn't even tell that it was a bathroom. I'll insert pictures right after this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I have some news. I got my test results back from the first CPA exam, the auditing section, and I did not pass. I failed it. So that was yesterday. So I had kind of a struggling day. I left work early. I was just kind of all over the place. Just really kind of mostly confused. I felt really numb because I had studied so hard, like way more than anyone else I know. And then I went into it feeling like I was gonna score 100. And I did not get a 75. So I'm gonna take this weekend off. I didn't study yesterday. I'm not gonna study today. Probably take Saturday and Sunday off too, and just kind of regroup, relax, refresh my brain, and really come up with a new plan on what to do. I'm gonna restudy audit, so I'm putting FAR to the side. I'm gonna come back to audit, and I'm gonna redo all the simulations. I think that's what really kicked me. They don't tell you the score of like what piece you did bad on, so you really have no idea. But I have a feeling the simulations were really hard, so I'm gonna redo all of those with Becker, with my study program, and hope for the best. I want to reschedule soon, mostly because I still feel prepared, even though I didn't pass the first time. Honestly, I'm a terrible test taker, like world's worst. Literally, this has been the epitome of my life. And this is important for me to know because I'm an auditor, so I really do need to know at least 75% of the standards and everything. So I'm not going to take it too hard. Yesterday was a struggling. I just was frustrated, but it's okay. I prayed real hard on it last night, and I felt peace. I really did. I felt loved, and I had so much encouragement from everybody. And I feel like I can do it again, and that it will be okay. Even if I don't pass it, it may not be meant to be, but we're not going to think about that this soon. That will be later on if I keep failing repeatedly, because it is $200 to take each section. So I'm not too happy about wasting all that money, but I'm just going to study it some more, and we'll try it again for the second round and hope for the best. I just want to say Uber Eats is fantastic. If anyone is thinking about ordering from there, they will deliver straight to your door. Ice cream when you need it after a crappy day. I'm so excited. I didn't even eat dinner. I was looking at the dinner options and I was like, I just want ice cream today. It's Monday. Why not? Alright, I'll take a medium hot coffee with 2 creamer. That'll be it. Coffee. Okay guys, it is 5:50, 28 degrees on a Tuesday. I think it's March 13th. There's the details for the day. Let's get this work day going. So I decided to take my lunch break outside into the car because the weather is so nice. Well, it's like 40 degrees, but the heat from the car, it feels nice in here rolling down the windows. So I'm enjoying the outdoors without having to be outdoors. So I'm in here studying, but I'm not sure what to study. It just kind of stinks. So I'm skimming through again today, and then I'll do more of the simulations tonight and all the multiple choice questions. Oh, this sucks. I wish I could have passed the first time, but it happens. Okay, I am leaving work. It is Wednesday, 3 p.m., and we are in traffic way sooner than we should be, so this is a little worrisome. There's probably some country music star in town. I'm just kidding. It's a little early for that. Normally the events are in the evening. Anyways, so for lunch, my coworker got Uber Eats. He got Hattie B's hot chicken, which is so delicious. I think I've talked about it in one of my other vlogs. We've gotten it several times. But today, I decided I was going to be brave and not get the most mild sauce or flavoring seasoning that they have. So I was like, you know what? Bump me up to the mild. And then my coworker's like, okay, are you sure? You know, you're gonna be brave, you're gonna like it? Cause like my stomach problems. And so I got mild, we both did, cause he gets mild every time. And we ate separately. He went to the break room, I was studying downstairs, and I texted him and I was like, I am never getting mild again. And he said, I am dying. He was like, I literally feel like I'm dying. This is the hottest chicken I've ever had in my life. My eyes were watering, my nose was running. I kept having to sniffle my nose. I had to go get more water to drink because I had kept drinking all my water. My lips were numb. It was so spicy. Oh my gosh. I was like, am I crazy? I mean, I haven't had spicy food in a long time. I couldn't tell you the last time I had anything even remotely spicy. I honestly don't know when it was. It had been like 8 months ago at the soonest. But anyways, whew, so spicy. So I don't know if I'll do that again. There you go, guys. There's the city. Music City! So whenever I get close to my apartment, I need to go to Lowe's and get a couple things, and then I need to start studying, doing some MCQs, another simulation to get good practice for this next exam. Y'all like that? Just shopping at Lowe's for my plunger. And everyone is looking at me because I'm in heels at Lowe's. Found it, guys. Found it. Got my plunger and my hair tool. It's called a Zip It tool. You just gotta walk with the plunger with pride. I don't know why there's so much traffic right way back here. Anyways, I'm leaving work. It's 3:30. I am so irritated right now. This is not a good time to vlog. Work was pretty stressful today. No postcard today. Just another package from my roommate. Speaking of postcards, let me show you guys my collection so far. Thanks to everybody. So I already showed you guys my last vlog, one from Knoxville, from my middle school history teacher. My friend Kyla sent me 2 from Vegas. And then my friend Colleen, she used to be my roommate, sent me one from Asheville, North Carolina. My mom was there for work in Newark, Delaware, not New Jersey, Delaware. And then my friend Madison in Alaska, which is so cool, so far away. My friend Natalie sent me one from London and the Netherlands. This is Holland and the Netherlands, both from Europe. She's there now, getting to see all the countries over there. And then my friend Julian, you guys know Julian, sent me one from Charlotte. And then this one's got a lot of address on it, but my mom sent me this plain one because it's all that they had in Mississippi at this place she went to. So it's basically like a piece of paper. But there's my collection. I am so excited. There is 9 so far. Excuse me, I mean 10. So excited. Guys, FGL House, Florida Georgia line. I'm walking downtown. I got tons of postcards for everybody because I ran out. I'm about to have to jaywalk. I can't tell. I'm going. Okay, guys. I illegally parked at this event venue. Okay, they didn't catch me. I was only gone for not even 10 minutes. Oh my God, downtown. Y'all, downtown is insane right now. There were so many people. I get that it's a Friday, but it's 11 in the morning. Like literally Broadway is crazy. And there's tons of road construction. So, while I'm sitting here in my legally parked parking spot, I got tons of postcards, literally like 20 for everybody that say Nashville. There were so many. I came all the way downtown to this place called the Goo Goo Shop because that's where I got the first couple postcards that started this whole thing. And I just fought the traffic. At least I didn't have to pay to park. Probably should have. Oh, it has just occurred to me why downtown was so crazy. It was like more than normal. I'm talking like, okay, a city's gonna be crowded, it's lunchtime. That was insane. But it's because of March Madness. There's 5 games being played today at Bridgestone Arena downtown. That makes so much sense because everyone was wearing jerseys. There were people like bouncing basketballs in the street. Like, what are you doing? You can't even bring that into the game. I guess the restaurants and stuff. That was so crazy, but it makes so much sense. Glad I got out of there. It is a Saturday. I'm on the way to Panera Bread. I'm gonna take a mock exam there. For this auditing section of the CPA. Hey guys, that's for my mock exam. Guys! I finished my exam. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. It's like 80 degrees. I finished my exam at Panera, 4 hours long. It only took me 2 hours, 45 minutes to do it. I didn't take any breaks. I was just trying to get it done. Super rush hour. Let me just throw that out there. People were waiting on seats. The line was out the door. And I was so focused. I did so good and I passed. So happy. That's the start to my Saturday, my weekend. I am thrilled. Especially because I've only been reviewing for 4 days for my retake. I've been focusing on what I think I need to work on instead of everything. And I think that's gonna be a good plan. I am so excited. Honey, get your 2-year-old and put them in the car. Why are they walking around the parking lot? I'm taking this parking spot. Been waiting. Lord. Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday morning, 5:30. I'm headed to the office this morning. We have a meeting at 8:30, I believe. So I'm gonna work from 6 to 8:30 and then head over to my client. So we have to reserve hotel cubicles, or what they're called, little workspaces for us travel auditors that are never in the office. So I reserved one. Who knows where it's at? I have no idea where anything is at in this office. I've only been like 3-ish times. So it'll be an adventure. Y'all, I am hiking Capitol Hill. I'm exhausted. I've only been walking for like 5 minutes. This is a huge hill. Y'all don't even know. These Tennessee hills ain't playing. Hey y'all, so it just started raining, but it's like sleet and it hurts. This is literally ice pelting me in the face while I walk 2 miles to my car. I can't. Literally can't even. Friggin' the McDonald's gives you 20 napkins per biscuit. So what had happened this morning, there were so many struggles, so many, one after the other. I wanted to be at work at 6 because our meeting was at 8:30 and I was leaving afterwards, and it would just make sense to get as much time in as possible. So I parked in the lot that we're allowed to park in, walk up Capitol Hill again. Dog said my calves are burning, like way past I should have taken a break, and I just kept going. I was throbbing. Obviously out of shape, okay? People do this every day. I was carrying a lot in my defense. So I walked up the hill, super exhausted, made it to my building, okay? It's like 5:50 at this point, 5:52. My badge doesn't work to get in. And it's a high profile or whatever security, 3 security checkpoints. So I was like, well, great. I'm not gonna be able to get through any of them. Couldn't get in. So finally this girl comes at like right at 6. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness you can let me in. And she was like, your badge will work if you work here. I said, I work here. I don't work in the office all the time. I don't know who she was, but she legit did not let me in. She like shut the door behind her. Well, it's automatic, so it stayed open, but she was like pulling it to close. I was like, that's so awkward. Like, she works somewhere with me. But then we have to go through the security, but the security men don't get there until the state troopers that check everyone in. They don't get there until like 7 or 7:30 or something like that. So nobody was there. So she scanned her badge and went right on in. It like opens up for her to go in. I did it and it didn't open up. Obviously it turns red. And so I just stood there for a minute trying to think about what I could do. And then I just decided to walk right through, and the alarms went off. Okay guys, I'm talking, did not just go off like when you think someone's shoplifting, it goes off like twice and then stops. These alarms alerted the entire building that someone was like breaking in, okay? And it went on the entire time. So I hurry up and get on the elevator, and the alarms are still going off. I get off on my floor, okay? So then to get into, like, you get off the elevator and you have a lobby, and then there's like a hallway of my department, and you have to use scanner badge to get in there. So I'm like, are you kidding me? So I couldn't even get in. So finally this lady that I knew from an orientation came and she let me in. I was just like, oh my word. So then, as if that's not enough struggles of its own, I make it to my little hotel cubicle spot that I had reserved, and apparently it was the wrong one, and I had already set up camp. I had all my stuff plugged in, had everything ready, and then I realized, wait a minute, I'm not at F, I'm at A. It's like, what are the chances that some other person has already reserved this spot? Sure enough, some homegirl named Morgan shows up there, and she's like, hey, I already reserved the spot all day, I think you're in the wrong one. I was like, oh my god. So I picked up all my stuff and moved to the correct cubicle. Then I get some work done, my manager comes, talks to me, and then this guy that I had met at our last training or whatever, he was so funny. So he saw me again, so I finally made a friend. So I talked to him for like a long time. I was like, okay buddy, I'm gonna have to get some work done at some point. My manager told me to go put my, we got lockers, us travel auditors have lockers in this new building. So she was like, go put a business card on your locker so, you know, people know whose it is. I was like, okay. So I'm trying, like, where the heck are lockers at? On the opposite side of the building, of course. So I found where the lockers were, but everyone had taped their business card on the locker. And I was like, where are these people getting the tape from? Like, there's no tape here. So I walk all the way back and ask my manager for some tape. She hands me, like, a piece of tape. I walk all the way back to the lockers. And then the tape, it was sticky, like it worked, but my business card is sticking straight out. It won't flatten, it just sticks straight out. So everyone else's lockers looks all nice, everything's taped on there, and mine is sticking straight out. And I just left it, I just laughed at it, and I was like, whatever. It describes me in a nutshell. Then I went to that meeting, which I think I mentioned before. It was pretty formal, and it was kind of a bigger deal than I expected it to be honest. I should have been more prepared, but I know next time. I didn't really know what to expect with the brainstorming meeting. We had to address all the issues that we had found so far, and what we're doing to alleviate those issues, and then what to advise management to do to correct the issues for the next audit. And a lot of the topics we discussed were my sections, so I had to talk a lot and explain my issues. I should have been more prepared and had exact numbers, and I wasn't, because I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't ask enough questions, I guess, going into it, but I know now for next time. Then leaving the building, okay? I leave on the wrong side, which it's complicated to explain, but my building has 3 there's 4 sides to the building, but 3 of the sides are on different floors. So you have the basement, the ground, because it's on a hill, it's on Capitol Hill, and then you have the first floor. So I've been going out different sides every single time I come to the office because I don't know which side to be on. One floor is open to the public, the other ones are not, and then so you have to have your badge to get in and out. I popped me out on the wrong side of the building, so I had to go up 2 huge flights of stairs outside in the rain, carrying all my stuff in my heels. It was a mess. I called Mom, which I didn't even have enough hands to even have the phone, but whatever. And so I was like laughing everything off, telling her what a struggle it was. And she can relate because she's always doing stuff like that for her job too. It was a mess. This is the boring life of heaven. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna close the vlog out. It's been great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time, which will probably be discussing the retake of my exam, and hopefully it goes well. I can't cross this finger, so